Welcome back to one of the most disappointing gaming experiences in a long time. Every time it starts this slowly, it has to calculate the shaders every time. What the fuck is this? So this is episode 4 of Hogwarts Legacy. A game that is otherwise fun, but most game mechanics lead to the acquisition of loot. And loot every single time is just a piece of clothing with slightly altered values, slightly higher and such. Maybe I still have to play 10-20 hours more to find out what's still in there, and it's still fun enough for me to do so, to continue. But on the loot front, it's really just dog shit. And that's what I'm trying to face now head on, as in I'm trying to play it for everything else but the loot. So to kind of exclude that constant disappointment from the experience space. It's a kind of magic. Okay. Interesting. I thought we already searched that chest. That's good, because then it said, no, your inventory is full, you cannot pick this up. And then I emptied my inventory a bit and went back to the chest, but no, it was already opened. What the fuck? The next disappointment. Anyway, let's get rid of some stuff, huh? I'm not gonna wear that crappy hat. It looks stupid. Hey, so you care? Yeah, there are like 4 variations, so I'm not carrying that much. And maybe there's gonna be some awesome design then. That would be something to look forward to, but I haven't seen it yet. Anyway, that should be enough. So what would we find here? A new hat. Epic fail. Oh, at least has high score. Legendary. Found a legendary hat. I just have to complain loud enough, I guess. Or is it me? 37. The green doesn't really fit, but okay. Alright. Anything else I should put on just quick? Oops, forgot something. Where's the mouse? I mean, the game itself is beautiful. And who knows how many nice quests are waiting, and riddles, and that door that was surprisingly a secret door, I mean that wall piece, and so forth and so forth. And epic battles and magic powers. But then everything that you can find and many mechanisms just lead to loot that you can find. Will just lead to disappointment. It's just shameful. Their design is great. But as good as the design is, and as important as it also is, still the gameplay is more important. And the field of view, I'd like to set a wider one. There's information on PC Gaming Wiki, PCGW, which you should look for if you want to find out can I increase the field of view of this game or stuff like that. About how to do it, and I did it, and it didn't work. It reverted back to the maximum setting that I can set. So I guess they just like patched that. Of course, they had to make it worse than it was. So what would be my assumption? I mean, statistically, that's true. Everything has gotten somewhat worse in recent years. It's because mankind is stupid to realize where up is and where down is, and that's why they're... Well, okay, let's not go into that yet. Yes, something is to be revealed, something of profoundness. Hey there. Oh.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Shut up, faggot. Hey there. Do you too have something to say if I just stay here for long enough? No? Alright then. Your life is forfeit. No, I'm kidding.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
They also call them the millennial plant.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
I wanted to do that.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
What do Dutch people think when you say the word pottery?
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I wonder if hippogriffs like... I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
That seemed almost snippy.
What do you think? Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I've no doubt that Black will be remembered as the worst headmaster Hogwarts has ever seen. No ability to have a reform.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
"10 minutes. Cool.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the
Branch
Chinese
out.
chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
My fingers don't bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Wait, I can use the plants as weapons?
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
So interesting, a new weapon comes to play. Into play. I mean, the design and all the details and all the magic, that is definitely ace. If only the loot wasn't this dumb. But who knows? Maybe loot will now become more colorful as more mechanisms are introduced. Good thing I didn't complete that Steam review yet.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I can conjure a dung composter, in principle. Unforgivable curse.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot. It only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
No! Doesn't attack me, interesting. What is this? Formidable chomping cabbages that when released attack nearby enemies. Chomping cabbage seeds can be purchased at Dogweed and Deathcap. Must be grown in medium or large pots. And what's this? A Duros potion. A potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin. Well, she's not an enemy. Fighting will become more colorful now. At least there's that. If I study the quests, will the time keep ticking? Ah shit, I didn't want that. I'm so used to pressing tab to get to my things. So let's choose this then instead. Can't pick it up again. The grenade has been thrown. Yeah. 90 seconds. Required level 4. I guess I should go there right away instead of adventuring. I consider growing a bit before I do this. Yep, still 90 seconds.
Galleons at Honeydukes, and just on fizzing Whizbees.
All of the shopkeepers like me. I know they do. They always put a bit of something extra in the bag for me. I think they're drawn to my charm. Also, my parents spend a lot in Hogsmeade, but I don't think that's it.
Wonder what it was like in Hogsmeade before 1714. I'd imagine things were far less orderly.
You can get all sorts of clothing, clad ones. It's not just common wear either. I've seen rare garments there, very powerful, I'd imagine. I can't say I feel the need for that
Incendio!
Mine. Wait, so I just got them? And this also automatically replanted them? I guess they're like perennial or something. Huh.
Imagine being able to pop into Hogsmeade for a butterbeer whenever you wanted.
Can I buy a house here, like in Skyrim? That would be funny. Oh, so funny. Oh.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
This.
Revelio.
Can I, like, acquire that?
Incendio.
Not in this way.
Accio.
Neither. Maybe it needs to fly.
Levioso.
Also not. Like a moth to a frame.
Now, was it 2
Maybe
pinches of
Ormuz or
Angelica?
someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
still trying to find out which one the quest key is on the keyboard. Okay, potions class it is.
Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Everybody, listen, everybody, it's time for class. Okay.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
Health.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Underwhelming. That could have been done better. Well, it's not stationeers.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
I like your voice.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
My Wigan-Weld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippins.
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Fine job brewing your first Wigan-Weld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
So, let's get those ingredients. For example, this Indian stuff, Ashwinder
I hear
eggs.
Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Will do.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
This is of course going to be something catastrophic, and then I'll be partly responsible.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows. Your potion should not be there.
Oh, big one.
Head witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and
So henceforth I can make my potions.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Of course.
Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Sure.
Repairer.
So here we can see what's required. 1 Dittany leaf, 1 hawklump juice. So I can make 6 of these. For these I need ashwinder eggs, I don't have any. Oh, what's this? Felix Felicis enhances the drinker's chance of success in their endeavors, specifically by revealing the locations of large loot chests on the minimap for 1 in-game day. Lacewing flies and fluxweeds.
Potion is not a cure-all, and no salve is a substitute for common sense.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Let's lie. I want to see what happens.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
That was a bit underwhelming.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
It's one of those all your choices matter things where one line of text is being exchanged in the reply. One more.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Mr. Ollivander, the wand guy. I think he is beyond reproach, so...
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Huh. Interesting.
If I'm honest, I wish I had something to boast about, but I'm hopeless.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I don't find the voice to be fitting to the style of this woman. I think the voice doesn't really fit. You always have something to complain about. Yeah, and that's what I'm complaining about, man. Expelliarmus. Count me in. Right away. Or like this.
Better
Yeah.
keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, I can't do anything with high places yet.
Keeping well, I hope.
Hey there.
Hello, Zenobia. What did you need help with?
I need someone to collect my gobstones that have been
Oh.
hidden in very high places all over the school.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is called a montage. Stay after class. So where's my Expelliarmus?
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Don't look back.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Dude, I wanted to swap them.
Here. Levioso.
Expelliarmus disarms wands or other weapons out of enemies' hands. Different types of enemies will react in different ways when disarmed. Okay, give me all your gold.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Aha, we can see here how fast the spell is recharging.
Still at it, I see.
On the right side. I wonder if this can be increased in speed with skill and such.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House, like you. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds horrible.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did.
Huh?
Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Leviosa!
I didn't mean...
Oh, to be married.
Sometimes I wish I needed a new wand, just so I'd have an excuse to visit Ollivanders again. I could open wand boxes all day.
Thomas Brown knows more about books than...
I bet her name is Wanda.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery.
Yep.
Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Yeah, once I can crack locks, sure. Or solve riddles. What does this mean? I mean, the 5 in the middle. I really particularly don't get... I mean, the idea is derive a system. Use the system, solve the riddle. But I don't see the system particularly, not because at the top we have to select, of course, a figure. But at the bottom we also have to select the figure. The bottom already has a figure, though, so... And then the numbers, how does that compute? What does it mean? I don't want to look it up, that would be stupid. I mean, then why click the buttons? maybe I'm lucky and then I can derive something. Oh, of course I have to try to open it every time. Not very systematic, huh? Anyway. J gets me to the quests. Ah, J as in journal.
My mother says
Revelio.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
What the fuck? I just slap it?
Yes.
Ah, at the right moment.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Not close. Nice.
Levioso. Accio.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from his fight.
I don't get cocky, I'm a girl. I get pussy, I guess.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Indeed I was.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I know where the
I
house
should see this
chests
through and
are.
find the Ravenclaw house chest.
It was this big chest in the room where they were sitting and talking. That was where you could insert something, but I didn't have anything to insert. Do we have synchronous sounds and steps? That's also rather rare in games. You know me, huh? That's exactly the place I was thinking of.
This must be my house chest. I just need to insert the token. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this.
Whoa.
Quite a few by the look of it.
Quite a few by the look of it. Wow. So, Mr. Ollivander, let's meet. And I mean with a double E.
Potions required precision, but transfiguration makes potions seem easy.
My own universe. What a toy. Hello, sir.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's, I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts, always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
So, Mr. Ollivander's profession is wanderer?
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return, and that power is immeasurable.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Oh, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
I am the Mary Sue, obviously. That's the name I should have chosen. That would have made more sense. But I don't want to rip this game a new one. I mean, it is fun and beautiful.
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve so much doubt.
Leviosa!
Oh, that would have made sense. No one cares. Always the same design flaw in every game of this type. No, not quite. Yes.
Revelio. Protego.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio.
Might I remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest tool is his mind. Perhaps that's the start of that. If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank. Nothing to poach in Arrowsshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield? I'll be off to the tavern after this. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter. You may want to move.
Expelliarmus!
Hey, that's mine! Marvelous strike!
Incendio!
No! Stop flitting around like a billywig! Oh, too hard. Fire.
And so 2 more souls have been removed from the earth. In a game for children, I surmise. It's weird. Not animated? This would have made most sense, excuse me. But this one is not animated? Dude. Hey there, person doing honest work. Can I talk to you? Okay. Oh.
See myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Oh, defeat an enemy with a Chinese chomping cabbage. Of course.
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
What levels are we talking about here, please? 14. That's my level.
Not quiet enough. I hate wasting my time with plants. Vegetables in combat? Ridiculous. You'd be better suited for... No! Vegetation does not belong in battle. I won't rest until you're dead. Why can't I hit you?
Not sure if the cap. Oh yeah, defeat an enemy with a Chinese chomping carriage. Thanks for not hiding the result of this immediately, but letting me giving me the time to take a fucking look at it. Yeah. Spider. Two spiders. What happens if I try to take their weapons away?
Eight legs is simply too many. Can I climb here? I cannot. Merlin? Yep.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
I just don't know how to solve them. That's all.
Revelio.
I had to set this one on fire. Maybe it's a parkour kind of thing. You have to follow, and then the next one, and then the next one.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio.
That doesn't do anything. Would it do something after this has been started? It does.
Levioso.
Uh-huh.
Incendio.
Don't look at me, I don't know the answer. Huh. have an idea. I'm pretty sure that I observed the other things also going into the ground and then returning when the whole trap kind of thing or contraption was reset.
Revelio.
Let's look out for that. Ah, up there. Ashwinder X. Ashwinder.
Incendio.
Must be more. Only saw two.
Incendio.
There's another one. You piece of shit.
Incendio.
I cannot cast it while I'm jumping. There must be some kind of levitation spell thing. This is kind of Metroidvania situation. I don't think this works.
Incendio.
Way too slow. Okay, let's continue. Maybe I get some better spells later. Can I set some stuff here? No, not here.
Revelio.
Mm-hmm. Is this good or bad? I mean, is it beyond business hours or something? Hello. Hey there, sir. Do you have something to sell for me?
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Needed a little rest from classes. Can't stay in the castle all the time.
No, of course not. Never meant to imply otherwise. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact.
Oh,
My
you mean
name's
once?
Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
Aha, same price as the other vendor. 100 for 1 health potion. What's missing here is that I can see how many of these I already have in my inventory when I would click, you know, as in... I mean, I hover here and I can see what I can buy, but I don't see if I need to buy.
I shall hope to do business with you again.
$4,000.
That's been a pleasure.
Yeah, because it's not Deus Ex Mankind Divided, huh? Fuck off. Well, inventory. Oh, I got me here directly. My gear. Huh. Whoa, double. That's more than more. That's less than double. Whatever. Why was an exclamation point here when the thing that probably was here had already been removed, probably as part of a quest situation? Why can't I click here? I have to press F indeed to view. Free the cards from the encampment. Leviosa. Oh, that far away? Oof. Oh, okay. Nice touch with the automatic separation when I hover. This chair is a nice prop when there are actually chairs in the scene, but it's too rare.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Mouse clean, okay.
If you're here for my wares...
No, I'm not there for your wares, as you can tell from the fact that while you were beginning your sentence, I was already in the process of running away from you. Well. It seems like something I want to take a look at.
Friends are now, don't I? You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example. The wizard will...
We should have killed that traitor arm when we took his cards. Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day.
No such thing as a stealth kill.
Could get a bit boring.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
One there.
You can do that? I thought I had to learn the spell first.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. I know you're here somewhere. Sorry, little squid. I'll find you.
You found me.
Protego! Incendio! No! How many of you are there?
How nice of you to stop by.
Protego!
Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling!
Incendio!
This will not go well for you. Red Rock will lead us to victory!
Protego!
I won't rest until dead.
Red Rock's loyalists will succeed!
Huh. Why could I petrify the dude? I didn't know I knew that spell.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
How many of you are there?
One less human to worry about.
Ranrock won't be stopped!
What do you...
You can't stop us! Lucky, that's all!
Fortunate end for you!
What? Oh. A checkpoint right in their camp. I don't know if that makes sense. When they have seen me already.
Aha! There you are!
How many of you are there?
Regret.
So you're not even trying!
Was that your best?
Let's see Leviosa.
Pity, not quite.
I will make you pay.
An intruder!
No. No, I cannot see that.
That was quite something.
Yep.
Now, to Freon's carts.
I guess they were not just level 14, but level 14 plus it's a quest. Or maybe it was the amount of enemies, I don't know. Good to know.
Levioso. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to on.
Hey, can I use this? Oh. What are these thingies?
Levioso.
Things that have a place in a place. That's what they are. This is the place. Come to mommy. That appears solved. But it's not the solution, it's only a step. There must be more.
Revelio.
Excuse me for a moment. Here we go again. So where would that be? Two gold. Maybe it's outside.
Revelio.
Yep, it is outside. Oh, there are already boards outside waiting for that thing. So, here, right, okay. Well then.
Here.
Revelio.
Oh, well hidden.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
So, next goal. Kill a few people, light a flame and go back to the dude.
I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Someone here. Cut you from shoes to chapeau.
Protego.
Should I light this one or that one? Let's go to this one. What are all these whispering voices? Is this some kind of hanging sound sample from inside the castle? Could also be in my head, of course, but now it's not. Now it's back. That would seem odd. Come on, baby, light my fire. This is a trap, isn't it? No?
Incendio. Levioso.
Excuse me? We have a misunderstanding. That was poisonous. Five of 5. I'm sure I get some glasses for this, or a hat. Dark wizards. 5 duck box. Trade recipe. Aha, now we're talking. Goblin Silver Resistance 1. There is more to this game than I thought so far. Just not well balanced the way it progresses. Inventory expansion reward. My pants are growing tighter. Inventory expansion. Blue solar protection goggles. Do they protect from the blue radiation or what? I don't know, they're just colorless. Three more offense. And yes, it looks offensive. Okay, makes sense. Fits the head though. Nope. More of these creatures. Huh, two more of these creatures. That didn't work. Maybe the game is simulating some kind of hubris, self-aggrandization journey, where when you get better you begin to imagine how the people think and talk about you, so you're hearing all these voices all the time. No, probably not, huh? Probably a hanging sound sample.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Then you won't object to me killing you. Well, let's say you won't call it evil.
These rocks have seen better days.
Uh-oh. That wasn't the plan.
world guardian. Nothing.
Oh, that hurts also? I thought it just takes the weapon away. Did I just see something walk behind these walls?
Incendio!
Cool, but insufficient. Never mind.
Accio! Levioso! Accio!
Time for a hat. Oh, new gloves. That is also cool. Burn.
Levioso!
Ah.
Incendio!
These gloves look so unsophisticated. They look complicated, but it's like something grandma would have created, you know? Not that I don't value what they're doing, but we're talking relations here, relative.
Incendio!
Gold. Dude, what the fuck? It's too heavy to fly. Damn.
Revelio.
I must have a trillion moonstone by now. Hey Google, turn on the fan. Oh.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
You can give me all your money.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
You will. Hey there, do you have your cards back?
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best. Once my car's arrived, I'll be happy to show you my wares.
Which is already now, it appears, turning from the icon.
Wonder who lives here.
We'll never know, unless I get this unlock spell. Interesting. There were some gloves this whole time in this place. Gloves that were higher than anything that I've acquired so far. Must it be so obvious? This game is for people who haven't played games like these before. Hey, cool.
Revelio.
What a lazy swimmer. Show yourself. Sure, tell me about it.
Incendio!
How do I know that he's there? Magic. Oh. Mouse. Oh, gloves. Indeed, I'm pretty sure these voice samples are not supposed to play right now. They're definitely a flavor for inside the castle. Hey there, owl. Spiders. Oh look, they're level 15. What a coincidence.
Cursed fiends.
Who are you? So he was trying to fight the spiders, but the wand interfered. This might take. There we go. The bridge. Who keeps teleporting? Yeah, give me the super magic. It's always fun to press one key and the enemy is like, oh, I'm dead. I assume no one saw this gold, or is it someone else's and you know that? And only I am dumb enough to just take it. Oh. Oh, I think I've been here before. Have I? I might not have. Huh?
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
What is this?
Levioso. Accio.
Anyway, where's this butterfly thing? Oh, intriguing.
Revelio.
Stones. A dragon plant, obviously. The symbol is flying away from me. Oh, the butterflies are flying away from me. What am I supposed to do with these? Follow? For fun? Oh! Follow the butterflies. So what did I just get? Not bad. Oh, and here are the stones. But for which place? For this place, huh? And it's time that I learn some kind of levitation spell. If that's a thing. And I assume it is. Well, where might I learn one? The appearance of any gear can be altered? How, pray tell, could I alter it? Oh. So, let's go to the owlery and also light something on fire. Lastingly. Okay, mobile phone, huh?
Concentrate on the spoils we'll be leaving with.
I spy with my little ear 3 dead people. 15. Maybe just one.
Thinking in terms. Luck! Nothing more than luck! What have you done? That's mine! No.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Ah. Finally something of lesser value. I mean... Hogwarts. mean, imagine this would be a real-life school, minus the magic. What kind of status you would have to have, what kind of money you would have to be admitted to that school. I mean, as a vacation spot alone, it is worth a lot of money. But as a university or something? Wow. Obviously, I'm a member. Even though there are so many people and beasts out there who aim to dismember me. Ah, yes, there it is. Oh, that was already lit? What am I confusing this with? No idea. It's funny to think that these days a computer, a game, maybe playing a sound sample like the voices in the background in stereo, you know, accidentally for hours, when back in the day you would be glad if you could pull off the playing of a sample despite there being so few resources left to play it, or sound channels available. I mean, on Amiga it wasn't so hard. You had 4 sound channels. You could use direct memory access chips, which would play that for you. So yes, there could be hanging samples in principle, yeah. Definitely not this long though. And playing directly from hard disk, that was a new thing at some point.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
Well, this would be the owlry. Romanticized, obviously, because not everything is full of owl shit. But I don't object. Some things don't have to be realistic. Oh, or what is this? It's owl pee. Owl tears, you know. They're being used, saddled with so much things that they have to carry, and the humans don't even thank them, but they stroke their cats that do nothing for them. So that's owl tears. Wow. Owls are awesome. In case someone doesn't yet know, on Reddit there is a subreddit, as in forum subsection
Don't
or whatever.
mind me, owls. I'm here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues?
Called Super Bowl. You know, like that sport thing. Because it means...
I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick.
Superb owl.
Revelio.
And it's a great subreddit for those who like owls.
Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. No statues here. I'll take that, thank you. Nothing. Here's a welcome surprise. I'd best keep looking.
These owls are ridiculously unfazed. Two more. Or four more?
Revelio.
Ooh. I didn't know still.
Birds aren't afraid of heights.
Ladders were a thing.
Perhaps I should look a bit higher. No statues here.
No, no, no.
This will do nicely. Nothing. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. Leviosa!
Map with floating candles. What?
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Nothing. I'd best keep looking. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. Here's a welcome surprise.
No description? Weird. Okay, I think
No
I have.
statues here.
I think I have enough. Let's go back then. Come on. Leap of faith, come on. Alright. No faith, huh? No sliding either. Okay, let's play some.
What's happening?
A ghost.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So, Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, You stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Indiana Jones 3, anyone?
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yeah, particularly if you're broad. Or a broad even. A broad.
The ministry can't stop me from using any spell I'd like.
When the clouds are dark, it's always the best time to strike.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek.
It means into
As you
the
can
wall.
imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
It was Latin. Hey, bro.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Well, it isn't exactly a Souls-like. The only one of which I really played was... what's its name? Oh yes. The Sword... Surge. The Surge. And while I was playing it, best game
For
ever.
a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Such an intense experience of reality that you have to put up with. Unique. Too bad it's buggy and eventually you cannot finish it and so forth, yeah. End boss can't be beat as a bug then. Also, to get there I did some cheating. Quite a lot. But only when I was further in.
Levy. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Suddenly she saw me, or it saw me.
There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
And I have been here before. Oh, but not here. Where, pray tell, do I have to whisper the password? Oh yes.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack! If only
I won't
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Special place.
I wonder how big this place is.
I wonder if someone knows. Oh, no map available.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me. That must be where this one leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Not sure where to go. I know where to go.
I'm not going to touch those. Ooh.
Wow, that was less intense than anticipated. So these are people who are by now dead, but I assume their death wasn't a heart attack. Whoa. 44.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
And then what? This feels like Super Mario, I guess.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Or someone came back and restocked it.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Solve this, so can I. Levioso. The next symbol is hidden somewhere. Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Yeah, it's time to shut down. Bit late.
Revelio.
Ha. Ihr Schweine, ihr. Ihr habt Kenny getötet. Yeah, not quite. I want to jump towards the thing. Is that a thing? I have to let go of the spell. Alright.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
First time that I find these flasks in the wild, I think.
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. This can't be what the head of Richard Jackson.
Dude, I wanna... User interface interference problem. Continue.
Incendio!
What are you?
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. I'll need to look around for the symbol.
That looks final.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And
Wow.
those pages.
The Mushroom Bridge. Huh. Alright.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Well, this room is closed. That's the problem first and foremost. Dude, what the fuck? Wrong key.
That's unnerving. What's happening?
Levioso!
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
I'm not back in the bank, am I?
my. Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
I cannot levitate up. I cannot jump.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
A disco. That would be quite the twist.
Can it be?
The past speaking to me.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents. +1. You will receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talent points to spend in the talents menu in your field guide. Oh. You earned talent points +1 starting at level 5, so all that leveling up wasn't wasted, because that would suck. Imagine you drive your level up to 30 and then, You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells, to increase your combat powers, stealth and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Return here often to see what new and powerful talents await you. Find the map chamber as a Ravenclaw. These talents will help improve your spellcasting. These talents increase your abilities with the dark arts. These talents improve your overall effectiveness. These talents improve your ability to sneak around. These talents enhance your use of potions and combat plants. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. Allows you to sprint while using disillusionment. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced further. Petrificus Totalus emanates an area of effect that can impede. Yeah, how can you fucking cast that spell? Do you have to approach someone while in stealth from behind? Because one time this happened to me here, and maybe that was the key. I mean, I have attacked people from the front quite a lot, haven't I? So let's allow different approaches. Dark Arts. Casting Incendio unleashes a ring of flame around you. Enemies near a target summoned by Accio are also pulled to you. Enemies near a target levitated by Levioso are also levitated. Basic cast impacts reduce spell cooldowns. So whenever I hit something, the cooldown is reduced quicker? Successful Protego blocks will contribute to the ancient magic meter. Perfect Protego blocks contribute even more. This sounds like something I do want to have. Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and reappear nearby. Oh. I mean, I have been dodging a lot, but often that was just not enough. In other words, that is up my alley. A new spell set is added. Use mouse wheel to scroll between unlocked spell sets or swap between. Yeah. Wiggenweld heals you to a greater effect. A new spell set is added. Oh. Ancient magic throws, catches and throws disarmed enemy weapons. Not sure about that. What do we have here? New spell set, range of Revelio, blocking, 2 projectiles back at enemy. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute more to the ancient magic meter. Successfully evading unblockable attack with dodge contributes to the ancient magic meter. Enemies struck with Stupefy remain stunned for a longer period of time. Wiggenweld heals you to greater effect. Stupefy deals direct damage on impact. Perfect Protego releases a damaging blast that breaks enemy shields. Now that sounds very, very helpful. Room of Requirement. Idurus Potion makes you invulnerable and deflects projectile attacks back to enemies. Fertilizer. For each Chinese chomping cabbage thrown, a second chomping cabbage is generated and released at no cost. The invisibility potion's undetectable effect lasts for a longer period of time. Well, invisibility is a bit stronger, it appears. And so forth. Saved. Spent 5 talent points. Maybe it's called the map room because the floor will be a map. I mean, that would make sense. 4 minutes? Dude. I saw the save symbol up, down there on the screen, not 30 seconds ago. What is this? But this should do the trick.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Because the guy wants the book back and it's all a trap or whatever. Haha. Okay, I bid you farewell. Until next time.